Hello, everybody, and welcome. This fine day yet again. We're at it. But good news. Just take a moment to praise delivery people. Okay, unsung heroes. Because when it comes early, it is greatly appreciated, and it came a lot earlier than I expected, which is fantastic. Part I needed to fix that beautiful air conditioner, and in Florida, that is a lifeline. Let me tell you. So I'm very happy. I'm feeling kind of lucky today. So I think, since we're not in the middle of a deck playthrough of Zodiac, we're gonna try gold on plasma, because why not? And I gotta keep in mind what plasma does for us. I'm gonna give that a go. Give that a go. And then after this short little stream, I get to fixing. All right, foil is gonna be really good considering this deck. And anything on the chip side is going to be super good for us. We got 4 spades. So we can... We're looking for more. Ugh. Well, it's at least free, but it's perishable. That's bad, though. That's real bad. The grabber is really good. And we can probably make it through this boss and into one more shop. So, just simply because of the foil. So we'll do that, and we're going to spend money on the grabber, because that's a good enough voucher to kind of forego the arcane pack and the buffoon. And now we have a full house. Beautiful. Oh. Huh. Well, the perishable burnt is a joker we can work with. We have the wall ahead of us. Okay. We get a large bit of money here, which could be good for us. I don't necessarily want to reroll. I think we can get to 8,000. Especially now we have 8 hands we can play, which is going to be pretty good for us. This is not a bad voucher. See, the problem is I don't know what style I'm going with. Because I could begin leveling up. Decisions. I can't use the burn joker because of the burglar either. Come to think of it. So I'm kind of pondering over something I can't really do anything with. That's a pretty good card, but then I've got trousers, which is a good card, but I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm not doing anything to increase my multiplier like that. Chip value is way more important, especially for a plasma deck. Honestly, against my better judgment, we're gonna say no to these. Weird, I know. But I think that's the play. Two, 3, 4, 5, and an 8. Play straight. Runners, rental, not gonna do anything. Glass isn't gonna do anything. Ugh. I think we could beat the wall as is, and this is more money. The only downside is we don't get another shop, and we're kind of in a situation where I mean, the only reason we're able to get as far as we've gotten is because of this. Yeah, let's be just a little greedy. Kind of early enough in the run that I'm willing to risk the biscuit, so to speak. I think we're playing ace high. We really need a jack or a 7. Do we know what the next card is? Because that could determine how I play my ace high. Can't do a discus. 7 of clubs. Okay, so we know a 7's on the way, so we could simply play ace high, and then that'll give us a straight. Perfect. We'll get rid of that and put 10 up. Two pair. Now we got money. Question is what to do with that money. Okay, well, Banner's good. The problem with Banner... Well, I'm not picking delayed gratification because it's eternal and all sorts of things. I love that it's giving me this card considering I have burglar. But burglar's not going to last, so I might as well pick it up because it's free. I am not renting the fist. The queen feels useless. What's ahead of me? All spades are debuffed, huh? Amazingly, I can go one more. Actually, 2 more, really. The telescope is a very good voucher. The problem is I haven't really focused on a single direction. I am not going to read your copy pasta crap anymore, Frosted. So I'm going to ignore that. Because I know it's not genuinely you. And, so yeah. But welcome, your face nonetheless. Thank you for the wall of text. Yes. Yes. That's understandable. What else do we got? Do I want to do a reroll? No. I think we can do one more. I'm actually really good today. I thought... because my AC went out. I've been surviving on a window unit. Currently, which turned on this room and is turned off. And only going to go until my room heats up to a large degree. But the motor came early, like actually like way earlier than they told me it would, which was great because I had to actually order the fan motor, and they said it was going to be between the 14th and 18th, but it arrived today, so I'm like super happy about that. Massaged your brain a few hours ago with a video of Pokemon card scalpers crashing out. Ooh, that sounds kind of funny. Were they crashing out because... Why exactly were they crashing out? Yeah, if it's a funny video like that, I always like watching dumbasses do dumbass things. That's always entertaining. Always. Okay. Ice cream. Okay, first of all, tarot cards. What's my most played deck? 2 pairs. So we're gotten trousers, I guess, but not really relevant. So stone card's gonna be really good for us here, and Hierophant. So we'll put Hierophant here. And stone card to 3. Yeah. Ice cream all the way. Under the circumstances. Oh, they turned out to be. So the scalper was trying to sell something to other people because he got kind of gypped, I guess you could say. That collector world for like any kind of thing, especially Pokemon or what have you, is cutthroat. So that you're telling me the scalper got scalped? That's funny and poetic. And a little ironic. I like it. I dig it. Well, looks like we're playing the pair. I'm gonna sell this Joker. Good thing I didn't yet. Although, what's the sell value of both of these? Oh, it doesn't count. Ah, that's kind of interesting, but lets you get the sell value back. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I preach on that, Frosted. Preach. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy stuff like that. Some people go to some really elaborate lengths to fool people too. Like the forging side of that, like when they like really try to sell it, you know, just to make it look as authentic as possible in that moment. They put so much effort into it. You're like, why don't you just put that effort into something else? May the value of their bulk purchases plummet and their reviews be flooded with. Yes. I agree. Yeah, that's crazy. Do we want to do the ace? I guess we'll take the little bit of money. I don't know what I could death card here that would help me. I guess the stone card could. Sure. I don't think ramen's really gonna help, but sure. All spades are debuffed. We'll buy telescope. Welcome, Natsumino. You found a better Factorio. Okay. Is it the chocolate factory? What's it missing? What could it possibly be missing? Perfect. Ah. Right, I've heard of that game. Chronometer. Are you talking about a clock? Sounds like a clock. Chrono being time. I might be a little wrong about that, but this is when I hear chrono, I think of time, chrono magic, and so on. A meter, I think of measuring something, so I think of a clock. Alright, we're definitely taking the bull here for sure. Eternal and beautiful. I see that 210. Good point. It's a really good point. Yeah, there needs to be more clarification about that. I still, you know, if there was one thing I don't understand it today, like you're gonna make me rant, but like I don't get the commie shit. I really don't. I don't get how it's socially acceptable in any degree. I despise it. I view it no differently than like if someone does a hammer and sickle, to me that is no different than a swastika. The same level of disgust, and I really don't like. They killed more fucking people as well, which is just fucking. But no one cares. No one cares at all. Stupid. Everyone kind of ignores it too, like it's just like it's gonna go away or something. Maybe. I could see that. Yeah, I'm very anti-communist for sure. And fascist. I like freedom. That's my go-to. And not fake freedom or fake capitalism either. Nor do I like crony. Yeah, I've heard some rough things. Every place has got like different things. Well, I mean, that's what was it? The brown shirts were fighting in and causing all kinds of civil unrest in the Weimar Republic, right? Led to quite the pendulum swing. I'm speaking vaguely from what I kind of know, but I'm not an expert in the subject, but I think that's correct. So how are you liking that game, by the way? Is it, do you know, like, what region you're controlling in the Soviet Republic? Are you controlling, like, a Ukraine, Poland, Hungary kind of area, or is it more Siberia side? I would assume more Eastern Europe, back when the Soviet Union had it. Because they had Kazakhstan, Romania, Poland, Hungary, Czech, Slovakia, that's changed a few ways now, in Poland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Alright, so we want to kind of save our money. Gotcha 912. Gotcha 9210. Okay. Yeah, Boshin came around, we talked about it and liked it a lot. And I'm assuming you like, is it like right up there with City Skylines, would you say? Very in-depth supply chains. Oh. So more like, more on the logistics side, but kind of like City Skylines. Try to build your boost production. Yeah, that's important. That's important. Vodka is the lifeblood of that region. That's the way. Keep the populace calm. Alright, that did fantastic. Tower card will be good. Card sharp is not going to be that good for us. This is going to go soon. Most likely importing grain from the Ukrainian bloc region, since that's the breadbasket of Europe. And you got to build the buildings. Wow, so it's like really realistic like that. Trains are important. They are the lifeblood of that area. The literal arteries. Because otherwise it's a lot of land. A lot of land. Big, just, you know, I mean, I say flat, but like in comparison to other regions, like it's just rolling hills and tundra for as far as you can see, forever and ever. Once you get to the choke points. Alright, I think I'll win with this. No problem. Again, we want to save our money. These cards are all synergizing really well. 2 pair has been the best. I will take a Uranus. For sure. That's worth. That is a worth. Of course, I can't play them because I don't draw what I need. It's alright, we win. We win. What other things can you do in that game? Can you make like a black site or labor camp or like a snitch headquarters? Anything like that? Baron is interesting and free. I don't want the rental. We'll take this just because, but I don't know how much I'll actually be able to use this card. Do you actually get like iron and stuff for the mine to help build the railroad? Okay. I've seen some screenshots of it before. Ah, I see. And that's the labor camp, I presume? And there's the train tracks. Gotcha, yeah, it makes it coal, carbon, yeah. Yeah, no, that's interesting. That's very interesting. There was another game I remember Valen recommended that was actually kind of cool. Was like, I think it was Master of Industry or something, which was like a really in-depth, step-by-step game where you actually had to do proper processing. Oh, I see now 210. Okay, so that's gonna be your booze complex with the supermarket. Okay, okay. Interesting. This is gonna be risky, but I'm gonna do it. That hurt, but it's worth the money. All face cards are drawn face down. That's irrelevant. I will definitely skip for this. And the booze is only for export? Oh, you evil bastard! What kind of booze is it? Is it vodka? Can you pick that? Oof. We're missing a 6. I guess we'll just play the pair. Okay. Again, I'm trying not to do discards. I won't play the kings. I'm just gonna play all of these because I can, and we'll win. But that's a little sketch. Multipliers are gonna help me. Do I want more of my 2 pair? No, I would increase my mercury if I did that. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. No matter what, we gotta sell that. We have to do a reroll. Oh, it's a blue joker. Let's go. That's huge. All right, 9 2 1. We don't care about the face card. We do care about this. We'll throw that away because we can. Again, looks like I'm just doing pairs. Seems to be the go-to play. The 10, 9, 8, 7. No straight of any kind. We'll win with just the 9 high. This is a great card, but doesn't really help me necessarily. At 9-2-0. Yes. Yes. No. Info. Chips are half. Wow, we get this again with the money, which does help us for the win. So we'll probably do that. This is turning out pretty well right now. So Vampire isn't going to help us at all. This would help us, but we don't have enough face cards to really justify it, and it's Eternal. This voucher upgrade's tempting me. I'm going to take the money because the money means more chips. Which is actually better than Hierophant. Emperor is pretty tempting. Anything with the suit change is irrelevant. Empress is irrelevant for what we're doing. Glass is irrelevant for what we're doing, so Emperor it is. Hangman doesn't actually help us. This may be in a pinch. Gotcha 9-2-1-0. Okay. What happened on the subway? I'm gonna buy this for now, but I don't know what I can do with it necessarily. They were painted. Were they painted blue? Were the lights blue? I think that this Drunkard is better than the Baron. Extra discard seems useful. Oh, I thought they'd be painted blue because I've seen a lot of studies pop up where they turn them blue because that's funny. There's a thing where they did a test where they had like small towns where they put the lights as blue, and I think it was in Japan they did this, and there was something about when they do it late at night in like modern era that it lowered like suicide rates or something with the blue lights. There was something to that. So there's like a weird phenomenon with like type of lights that they put around actually has an effect on the populace. That's of course just thematically for the month, but there's actually is like red lights, purple lights, blue lights. They were testing. Like there's actual psychological effects. Plus the Japanese want to do everything they can to keep everyone alive. They struggle with that for some reason. I can't imagine why. That's one way to look at it now, 2-0. We'll definitely skip this because we want the money. Play this. I can't do anything with any of this. Literally selling the Hangman will be better. Just simply for the chip value. What's my next card? 10 of diamonds. Okay, I guess we'll play the flush. Don't understand. Give me my pair. 2 of clubs. Absolute garbage. Try not to discard because it hurts my banner and it hurts my ramen. I'm trying not to. Pair is 40 times 4. 2 pairs that's literally the same. So I'll just do a... Well, okay, no, this is more chip value that gets counted at least. But it is better. Hologram and this is all useless. This wouldn't be a bad card considering what I did. And it would help our blue Joker. Do I want to spend that money? Not really, no. Scary Face is better than ramen. Again, everything chip value is what matters for us. No face guards. Much sadness. Okay, we can do the pair. We'll throw away these, hoping we get a face card. Yes. Alright, this will go pretty good. And again, we'll throw away all of these because we can. Try not to waste the discard, so to speak. Alright. Another pair and we'll probably win. 11 of clubs. We're gonna get a jack of clubs. That's gonna do me really well. Said very sarcastically. Alright, there's my queen. Shoot! Popcorn's not gonna do anything, nor is Jupiter. I mean, played mostly pairs. We could get... I'll do this for the chance that next ante we get something, but I think it's very unlikely. This is gonna hurt us. I've had this tag in the beginning now almost for 3 times in a row now. I mean, it's perfect. It's a weird run right now with weird jokers. I don't know, Natsuano. That's actually a good question. Probably a dark answer to that, but honestly, I don't know, because didn't China do something like that too with the Hong Kong protesters, where they did the die as well? Because I'm thinking that's when I first saw it in particular. You know, I'm not entirely sure why. That would be useful. I'm gonna level up both of these. I'm glad we got Uranus and a Neptune. yeah, I don't really. I personally am in the boat at this point where I don't really give a shit what communists think. I don't. I really don't. That's what I view it as. And then I go back to gaming. The nice thing that I'm happy about, it's not happening to the same degree, not yet anyway, to my understanding, in my state. And if you do it in my state, you can get run over or shot. So don't do it. It's quite nice. It's nice to have autonomy. It really is. Throw away these. Hopefully we get some pairs here. Throw away some hearts. Now that's 2 pair. Full house is less. This is a straight. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen, though. Nah. Yeah, but not the majority. That's a thing that I think people are gonna use it to rag, but it'd have to be a genuinely grassroots kind of movement. I mean, a certain percentage could, but I don't think it's likely, unfortunately, but this is a ridiculous set of tarot cards. I'm not doing anything with flushes. Stop giving me this. Okay, Emperor could be good. Judgment could be good. I mean, this is going to expire soon enough. Ooh. I think we try Judgment here. And go for it. What a shit card. I sell it and then it gets me another version of it. No. Lordy Lord. Okay, Splash is good. Splash is really good. It's better than the nothing we have. Please. Okay. Perfect. 2 pair. Is a pair better? A pair is better. Okay, so we'll do an ace, the pair. I wish I had that scary face. And then we'll do these cards. And we're gonna get the downgrade, but there's nothing we can do about that. The 2 pair is better. And then we're gonna do the jack, and that'll downgrade it, but again, we don't have a choice. This is gonna be really close. So we got another pair. And those are the highest chip values. I don't think we win. This sucks. With the cards I have and the like, just the shops were just too god awful for us, realistically. This sucks. gonna save the queen and hope there's only one other queen to draw. Nah, we'll just get that for the chip value. The downgrading is just, it's what's killing me right now. It's killing me so hard. Damn. It wasn't a bad run either. It really wasn't. Hoping for a lucky day play, but that's what we get for gold stake. I'm re-rolling because I want that first area to be something decent. Tarot cards do not help me. That does. All clubs are debuffed, so we can lead into a flush deck with clubs. That would actually be kind of useful. Pluto's not going to help me. I'm not going to take that Eternal Misprint. It's Buffoon. Ooh. Ooh. Stuntman is a great card for this. Stuntman's where it's at. It's Eternal. It's going to hurt our hand size, but so be it. No, Frosted. There's some stuff going on. If you have a specific question, I'll help. I don't mind. There's no stupid questions here. It's fine. All right, we're gonna do something kind of silly, okay? Our hand size when we draw is gonna get really small. Gotcha, Frosted. Well, I'll talk through like a little bit more in detail what my thought process is and what is happening. So, you've played poker, right? Like Texas Hold'em and all that. You know that much. So, something I can do, right, is there's a little bit of a funkiness with this deck, right? So, one thing that this deck does is this deck balances chips. It's a special thing for the plasma deck. And what that means, right, and don't worry about the rest, is when you add to the score here above my head, right, it will get balanced. So say on the blue side you get 100 points, it will then split in half and become 50 times 50, right? And then that is what your score will be when that happens. Now things have value based off of a couple of things. So, right, I drew a hand and say we have two jacks, so that's a pair. Right, and you can see right here, this is what we have to start off with. So when we play these, it'll count this as 10 chips. Boom, goes on the blue side. Think blue, red numbers, right? Pretty simple. This is debuffed because of the boss, so I won't get any chip value from it, but it still helps me the fact that it's a pair, right? And then we have the Joker, which just gives us 250 chips. We lost 2 to our hand size, which is how many cards we get dealt, right? So that becomes 250. But this becomes 270 times 2. And that gets merged, 272, and then gets cut in half, right? Which is going to be 136. All right? This will be 136 times 136 will be our score. And we'll most likely win. Now the reason that this card is because of the card pack I picked earlier, which made it negative, which gave us a it's there for free. It doesn't take up a slot up there because you only get 5 jokers typically unless something happens. And we did that at the detriment of like losing our hand size, which is why we're only drawing 5 cards, which makes life difficult, but you can do it. And again, the nature of this deck is once you increase a number, your idea is you want to focus on one side or the other. So depending on what cards you get, we got lucky with Stuntman because this is an instant 250 chips blue. So that'll just go burr. And chip values are always really high, but they tend to be the better cards for this deck. And this kind of works like the roguelike elements, right? Like if you've got Binding of Isaac or Vampire Survivor. Well, not Vampire Survivors, but you get Vampire Survivors, got some elements in there, but there's randomness, right? So when we play and win this, we get the shop, and then we have, $3, and then we kind of decide what cards we get to kind of make us play better and get a better score. And that's kind of the whole idea. And at the very end, we got to get, a score of like 1,000,000 points, and then we win. And then you got endless, which will go up to like billions and trillions and so on, when you actually like get certain runs that actually break the game. Binding of Isaac did this, right, with like some tier synergies when items you would get that would just make it really absurd and crazy. Enter the Gungeon had it, right? You get some gun combos and passives that just make when you shoot, just boom, everything dies on the screen. It just goes crazy. You get those kind of runs like this in this game. It's all just math. And because I just happen to have played enough and I just know what cards are, it kind of goes a little fast. But it's not too hard to get a hang of. See, 136 times 136. I did my math right. So, this card, Sacrificial Dagger, you can read what it does, and then Eternal means that once we buy it and put it up there, it can never go away. But we don't need anything with the multiplier, nor do we have any jokers to feed it, which is what it requires, because we don't care about the red number over here at the moment, because we got Stuntman early. If we had gotten something that increased our red number more, we would focus more on that direction. And that kind of determines the runs early game, like kind of which way you want to go. If you get a run early on that's, all sneak base, you want to keep getting crit stacks and stuff like that. None of these will matter at all. I guess we'll make a glass card because we can, but we don't really care about glass card because, again, it focuses on the multiplier, which is really good typically, but again, because of the nature of this deck, not so good. We're not doing anything with flushes, so we don't need to make anything wild, which would be one of every suit. I can turn 3 of these cards into diamonds. I don't really need to do that because we're not doing anything with flushes. We're kind of doing pairs, really, with this deck, especially with the nature of what the card we have. We can only draw 5 cards. We've hurt ourselves a little bit. It's going to be it's like a challenge run. But if we get the right other jokers, it'll go crazy. We wouldn't really need that anyway. So we pick this. Here we go again. We've got a couple of cards, so don't need to turn anything into clubs. Gold card is that, if you use it and you're holding the card, you get $3 at the end of the round once you win. That's very niche, but we don't really need that. Don't care about spades. This is a gamble, but can't be applied to it can be applied to our joker we got, but it's only 1 in 4, so nah. Or we could just take, money, which gives us 20 because we have 26. So take the money. And then telescope, pretty simple, is whenever we open a planet card, and planet cards upgrades types of hands, right? So Pluto's all alone, is high card, and Mercury, Uranus, 3 of a kind is Venus, straight Saturn. You get those kind of planets will level up the cards, which gives you the starting chips. So you level up pairs and you start with more than just more blue and red on both sides in the beginning without anything else. That's why you want to level up that. It's like, you know, Binding of Isaac, you level up your tiers. Hades, you level up your weapon. Same parallel thought process. You know, upgrade your hoe and Stardew. Stuff like that. So we'll buy telescopes. Good voucher. Great item. We really want a better Joker, so we're going to gamble and re-roll. Okay. Now this is interesting. Because now... can only play one hand. That's fine. But now we have the smeared Joker. Now what that does is makes hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. And spades and clubs count as the same suit. Which is good for flushes. We weren't doing that before, but maybe now we can. And just like that, our entire playstyle and thought process just changed. Boom. Granted, we can only draw 5 cards, so it's going to be a little difficult, but we'll see how it goes. In this case, we're only going to play a pair, and we're probably going to win with the pair. This is really kind of turning into a pair deck. I probably shouldn't have spent the money to even get this, considering, but it is what it is. Alright, Hanging Chad, super good item for us. Runner, we're not doing any straights, but the foil, which is just a plus 50 to the chips, the blue number, basically, to oversimplify, super good. So yes, but we won't be playing straights that often. They're kind of hard to get in this game. Nature of the Fool, we can get more money because we got the Fool. So boom, we get more money. There's Pash Bosh. We're making things happen. This is where this deck's going to be kind of difficult. Okay, got a pair. So we don't care about these cards. Again, this means perishable, right? Because I'm in higher difficulty, so it only lasts for 5 rounds. Every round is not hands played, but just when we do the antes, right? So each of these, the small blind, big blind, and boss, are rounds. We're gonna take Judgment. Not a bad Joker, but not very likely we're gonna get 2 pair under our circumstances. Hey look, we get more money. Sweet. Well, order. Interesting, but it would synergize with this, but I'm not... If we had a better hand size increase, or the 4-finger Joker, it would be a really good combo and synergy, but we don't have that, so not that useful to us. Don't care about these. I did get Telescope, right? So I got Telescope, and we've mostly played pairs, so if I buy this card, there'll be a Mercury in there out of the 5 planets, which is what we want, which would be good. We also want this voucher because it reduces our reroll, so we can try to gamble more in the shop and try to get some good RNG. There's that Mercury. Perfect. Just what we wanted. So now when we play a pair, we get 25 times 3 as a start, and then everything gets added up versus the 10 times 2. Strength will be good if we need to make a pair. So the Marble Joker is really good because stone cards will get added to our deck, which are worth 50 chips. which again is going to help us for what we're doing. So we want to buy this card. That's a useful card to us. And I'm not renting an egg, which is stupid. That's layers of dumbness to that we don't even want. Now look at that, we got a pair, and we win. And you can see consistently we're getting about 30,000. So that's kind of like where we are. So we've got to get other things to make that better. For sure. This wouldn't be a bad card for us. A lot better than the Smear Joker. Because even though it will go away in 5 rounds, it will help let us draw more cards. And under the circumstances, we kind of need that. And we're doing pairs, not flushes. We're trying to play into that synergy. We'll take the money. And I'm going to go ahead and I would think to want to do an Emperor, but we only have, it'll generate 2 tarot cards. We only have space for 1. So maybe we try to use this for something. I would do, I don't know, we could do this, right? Change them up, then use this, get those cards. Hey, that worked out. Now we get more money. Then we re-roll. Can't do anything with any of these. Not for what I'm doing. And we're gonna play. Got another stone card added, and you kind of see, once you kind of know what's going on, you get in the rhythm. That's what we're doing. But the hand size downgrade, because I picked Ectoplasm, which gave me a permanent hand size downgrade, and the Stuntman is rough. Because if we get one bad draw of hands, it could be really bad for us. Should have put the ace in the front, but didn't matter. It broke anyway. I hate that the hanging chat is perishable. It's gonna suck when that goes away. We keep getting really lucky with this money right now. Like we're almost up to $100 with the cards we've gotten. Splash is a good card for us. Definitely better than Clever Joker. We'll take Splash. Take the Magician, because why not? So we'll sell this. That's going to be better for us. This foil, the card's effect by itself is not really that useful, but the foil part, which is the 50 chips, is super useful. This is going to go away next round. So even though it's a fantastic card that I love, it's going to be not useful to us anymore anyway. So we might as well sell and get a card that will be useful. And I would very much like to play a pair, ideally. So we'll draw a queen. Never mind, it was a stone card. Okay. Alright. Should have played the stone card, but I didn't need to. Should have played actually everything I had in my hand. If Splash counts at all. Ooh, ice cream is good. It's a perishable bit of ice cream. Like all ice cream is, unfortunately. I'm gonna say cryptid. I guess we're gonna give ourselves more aces. I think we get rid of the juggler. Or the ice cream, even though it'll perish. And we have like all of the stuff that's increasing our chip value, which is huge. Get that guaranteed mercury. I want more planet cards? Nah. Can't do anything with those. We gambled. Foil sounds great, so we would skip that. We'd be incentivized to. I mean, we'll probably win if I just do this. Welcome, I watch FTL. And that's very fitting. Ooh! This is a great card for us. In fact, it's better than the ice cream, because it looks like the ice cream's not permanent. So we're gonna take this. Put that bad boy up there. Definitely Magician, because these two cards are relevant for what we're doing. Square Joker is not bad, but is it better than Splash? And could we could start building Square. It's early enough. This is turning into a really odd little playthrough right now. And we're gonna play some RimWorld tomorrow. I watch FTL. We're gonna play a lot of RimWorld tomorrow. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be in the unstable version too. I'm ready for it. I've been blessed with good news today, so I'm excited for tomorrow. My AC motor came early, so much earlier. Oh. Yeah, I think we get rid of Splash and we're gonna gamble with the Square. Eternal, but it's chip value. We're gonna give her a go. Yeah, I'm a little I mean, that's understandable. But gotta get kind of warmed up, you know? No matter what, we'll play these four. Hey, look, it played a pair. It worked out really well. All these are crap. We're Plasma Gold Stake too, but I figured you already knew that. I don't care about any of that. We don't care about that. We're gonna play it. We're getting a lot of stone cards at this rate. That's okay. Well, the ice cream I don't care about. It would be better than a runner and give us a reason to kind of look for something better. I really would like that Joker that it gives us chip value based on how many stone cards we have in the deck. That would be the shit. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of runner for ice cream because it's slightly more chip value. Anything goes. Welcome. What happened? What do you mean? What do you mean what happened? I would need a lot more context. No, you wish. But no. Nah, see, I found out it was too small. That's my answer. Yeah. By the way, welcome, bud. I'll leave the interpretation up to either or. All right, we'll play 4 cards. Got the death card. Boom. Boom. Oh, well, indeed. Yeah, maybe next time. You just wanted to see my moobs. That's really what it was. Look, it cost $9.99 a month to see my man tits. Okay? That's the way it is. What is this? What, the thought of me in doing naked yoga? Yeah, that's about accurate. That's accurate. Alright, discards 2 cards per hand. Perverted? Yes. Your mission get jacked? That's a good mission. That would be good. I like the mindset. I really do. My laziness at heart keeps me. What's your do you have record of some of your loss? Do you have any oh, we got the negative antimatter. Oh, that's huge. That's amazing. I'm gonna take the money. Oh, and we got a Mercury. Let's go. Oh, crap. Ew. I think we'll be okay with this, even though we have this boss. I think we can manage. I'm getting to a lot of stone cards. But yeah, anything goes. Have you started a workout plan or anything like that? $4'4" and weigh 440 pounds. I'm gonna put a lot of press X to doubt on the 4'4". All right. Do you mean 5'4"? A lot of 4s there. A lot of convenient 4s. The pair does better, but we want to play 4 cards, so I guess we'll have to do it like this. This is where this deck's gonna like fall apart. Ooh. I shall buy money. There you go. Hot yoga's the way. Some gymnastics, sure. Why not? How about water? I think, I don't think you should go to Diet Coke. No. Water. Water's the good one. Triple filtered. Get some good clean water. Cheesesteaks, fries, and gravy. Yeah, no, just meat. Just steak. A lot of rocks. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Eat a lot of rocks. Or I should just go to the beach and just get a shovel. That'll work. That'll work real well. Supernova's not gonna help me, nor is the bus ride. Guess we'll pick this to sell it. Sure. Better than nothing if we get an ace. So my square joker grows. My hand size is just horrible. This is gonna be gone soon. I'm not drawing a pair to save my life is what I need. 12 of something. We'll draw a queen. Fine. No complaints at all. The only thing that I've had recent, but I was kind of prepared for, was I had a little AC issue where my fan motor burned up. But I had a window unit, got all that fixed up. Currently it's off and my room is heating up slowly, but I'll be good for about another hour, probably. But luckily, I thought it was coming in the mail when I ordered it. It's it was supposed to be between the 14th and 18th, and I thought, oh, and this whole week it's gonna be kind of me just, you know, barely doing some streams and just, you know, trying to stay cool. And it came in the mail early, so right as soon as I'm done with the stream, I'm fixing my AC, which is fantastic. And I already did the compressor, or not the compressor, excuse me, the capacitor and the contactor. So I'm happy about that. So that made today feel really good. I forgot to play my 4th card and didn't upgrade my Joker. That's just because of the happiness I felt. Yeah, it was one of those things, right? Like, you know, it could have gone real bad. I could have bitched and moaned and just... But, you know, I went with it. Made the best of what I could do. And it all worked out. Can't complain. Okay, these cards are useless. We're gonna have to get rid of this anyway. Gotcha. Little Vermont. Yeah, I know somebody in not too far from you, further north, and they said it's been really hot up there too. Was it? But then, like, didn't that area? I don't know if Vermont did, but I know in Quebec they had like snow in April, like late April, which was kind of wild. That wasn't that long ago. But I mean, it's only like it's been between like 87 and 94 here, you know, give or take the rain and all that. It rained. No, that's so uncommon. That's weird. It raining in England? What the hell? Whoa. That's weird. We're not discarding that much, but the castle is worth getting. And we'll get another Mercury. It rained. What about games? Anything go? Been playing any of those? Gotcha. Anything goes? I just remember hearing something like a little bit north, and you're close, give or take, probably 300 miles. I'm guessing. I don't know, somewhere around there. That's good. I watched FT. I was wondering how that go. Did you have to pay out of pocket though with all that bullshit? Hopefully it wasn't too bad, because I know you were fighting with that. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can keep the snow. I'll keep the heat down here. I bet. That's nice you got all those apple trees though. That's awesome. I've got a few avocado and I've been working on growing a lemon and wanting to do some others as well. I've been on like a fruit tree kick for a while. Yeah, that sounds about right, FTL. But hey, they're working now. And that is the way. Bastards for their unguarantees. It is kind of bullshit. I remember you telling me about that. Two of spades. Oh, so we get a pair if we discard one. Ooh, wild grapes, blackberries, and apples. That's awesome. Anything goes. My dad's from Long Island, and he said that they used to have wild blackberries and blueberries all around everywhere that he used to love eating as a kid. But yeah, there's some stuff I don't. I've also wanted to try. I wanted to try like doing, because apparently like just you can grow like a lot of strawberries here in Florida. I was like, I want some strawberries. True, I watch FTL. Yeah. Yeah, I did that with my avocados years ago when I was young, and they've not paying off now, but yeah, it takes decades for some things, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some, I wanted like a little bit of everything. I wanted some like papaya, banana, mango. Anything I can grow here in the tropic-esque area seems like a great idea to me. Is this how the run's gonna die? I don't want the run to die like this. The lack of ice cream is hurting. It's hurting a lot. I'm gonna keep the ace. Yes, you are right about that. For multiple reasons. One, I love them. And two, I can get a lot of them. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a great recommendation. Anything goes. Yeah. I have been enjoying doing like a little gardening stuff on the side. I know, weird, gamer touching grass, weird, but it's helped my mental health, that's for damn sure. It's funny, I feel that way about apples. But yeah, I should grow some sweet potatoes. You know, for a while, I had a kick where I really enjoyed, there was a place that had, like, super clean, I'll say, no added bullshit, sweet potatoes. They were just frozen in a bag. They were frozen, but there was nothing else in them. They were just sweet potatoes. And they were so good baked in the oven, and then they stopped carrying them. And I have, for months, I haven't been able to eat sweet potatoes, because I love them, just like, as a snack. They're perfect finger food snack. Like, doing some kind of on the computer, I got some sweet potatoes. I make like little custom little mixes with stuff or dips, and it was great. Felt great, but they took it from me. So yes, I should grow some. I shall buy money. Do this and hopefully get a better something. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the scholar. I'll pick this, but I'm not gonna keep that. I should show you a picture of my lemon tree. Anything goes. I'll pop it up on stream. Been a couple weeks since I've taken a picture, but I've been doing that for like 8 months or something like that. And it was a little itty bitty seed, and now it's like it's up to my chest now. It's great. All of these are crap cards for me. W stream. Thank you, Jet Doors. Much appreciated. Yes! We've got the blue Joker. That's it. That's amazing. That's going to carry us really, really far. Ooh, so you got some good heritage with the homestead there. That's awesome, anything goes. Keep that stuff safe. And good on you for giving away the cuttings for graphing and all that. That's great. Hell yeah. That warms my heart to think about that. That's when you get stuff like that, it's heirloom, especially passed down, stuff like that. You know, it's a big responsibility to kind of maintain it if you can. I mean, really should, because it's always useful. And once the tree, you know, has been around for so long, it kind of just, you know, you keep the bottom of it clean. You just get rewards. Rarely, most of the time. That's what happens now with my avocado. It's great. I get like bags and bags. And everyone loves avocados, and they're great for you. Alright, we're gonna get all of this. I'm happy with this. All face cards are debuff. Don't care about that. We'll play this. We're starting to get some big numbers here. Let me show you a picture of my my lemon tree. Get me talking about it. I've got to show off a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, just a smidge. Hold on. Bookmarks. Hello. Yes. So yeah, I've got a few posts here that I've done over the years. My last post was April. Ooh, okay. Well, I've really got to. I thought I did it before. I typically do it like every other Sunday or so, but here's my current lemon tree right now, which has been nice. Some aloe around it, nice and tall. Nice, good area. I got a big aloe patch, aloe vera. That's been going good. But this is about a month old, but it's like a foot taller right now. And then if I go, all right, that's a couple weeks before. And I started that from a seed, like last year in September, I think. And just go backwards, see it getting smaller and smaller and smaller. There we go. I'm sorry, July. There we go. Look at that. That's how she started. Had a little bug issue. Had to keep it safe. But then it made it all the way to this. Beautiful. Little things like that, good for you. Very good for you. Good for you in that not only like lemons are good, but like to see the progress and makes you feel kind of good. Rewarding. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta show. I have a bad habit of like on X and stuff. I've got to get in the habit of sharing more of the stuff I see, because I'll see it and like it's normal for me, but like, oh, people think that's cool. I should, especially the progress. Because like I had a pot for a while of someone gave me of aloe, and an older lady, and I never did anything with it. And I finally found an area and kind of cleaned up and put a bunch of aloe, and then it exploded. There's pups everywhere now, and like the dozen of them that was there is now turned into like 40 pups. And I think probably by next year it'll be like a full dense bed of aloe, which is gonna be great. What about you, I Watch FTL? How's your little garden? I know you do a little something. You got like a little tiny thing, I'm sure. Alright, we're definitely gonna play all of these. Pair, this will do well. What else do we have? What was the question? No worries. A cheers to the drink, whatever it may be. Do you have like anything in your little garden or anything? I watch FTL. Any plants? Any green friends? I'll say. 12C. So 12 of clubs. Going to be a queen of clubs. Nice little hack there. We'll discard these because we can. There we go. You have some moss that you murdered and jet washed patio. That's understandable. You've had no more bugs fly in, right? I remember the great bug happening with your little tiny bugs. By my standard, anyway. They're tiny. I mean, Florida is kind of the Australia of the United States and all the weird creatures. Yeah, the weeding can be a little harsh. You should put like herbs or something in there, you know? Even though you got the rocks, maybe put some pots out there and like grow some, I don't know, it's just something nice smelling, like lemongrass, or you can grow lavender, or lavender is really good there. Got English lavender. Typically some tea, do well there, and hell, even basil or something like this because it smells good. Pot, you don't have to really, you know, just water occasionally. Be good to go. I've really got to upgrade my castle, but it's hard to upgrade when I got stuff like this. This deck is winning, though. I could, or you could buy RimWorld stuff instead. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Very true, I guess. Yeah. But it's good for your spirit. Grow something. You never know. You might need it one day. I can't do anything with any of this, nor can I do anything with any of this. This has got 3 remaining rounds. I might be able to take this to the final. Anything goes, that's amazing. That's a great idea, though. I can't blame him. I wouldn't mind smelling mint or a mojito instead. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Ooh. Ooh. I think, because this will counteract everything I have an issue with. Science really needs to get to work on plantable Doritos. I mean, yeah. So I think this will be good because we can start to grow the castle and it'll counteract what might... Okay, we don't need any more marble. That's what we don't need. Yeah, I've been looking into a lot of stuff because I've been wanting to plant stuff around that's not only looks nice but also is useful. I've been looking at lemongrass, lavender for myself. Mint's another good one that's a good idea. I've been also looking at like some yarrow and like I said, fruit trees, stuff like that, because if I've got beds and stuff around and a fair bit of land to plant stuff, and I just don't want to plant it with just useless flowers. I want, like, if I'm going to plant something, I want it to be useful, like, to some degree, whether it be lemon or aloes or, you know, some type of flower that has, you know, if you had to, you could make it into tea or something. Sweet potatoes, mince, basils, rosemaries, stuff like that. Tomatoes. That's like the common stuff, but I want like some good long-term stuff too. I'm restarting up more avocados too. I have like a little mini orchard of avocados. It's gonna be great. Yes. Yeah. Let me get right up there. Let me just drive 2,500 miles. Roughly. But yes. Yeah, I liked it because like there's like some interesting wuxia with it, or I say wuxia, but it's got an interesting history and anti-inflammatory. Plus there's beautiful flowers that not only are beautiful but are also can be useful. You can make them into a tea. It's also known as was it devil nettle? I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, something like that. Alright, discarding spades will benefit me. Okay, we already have a pair here and that, so we will do that. Keep the ace, sure. Perfect. Okay, spades. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, we'll play the pair of aces. I guess we'll get rid of the rest of these, just looking for cards. I can't discard anything more. I love it. Said sarcastically. Let's turn this to stone. And I guess we'll play the pair of sevens. Perfect. And we're slowly upgrading our chips. I mean, we've got a castle, square joker, stuntman, double foil, and blue joker with the plasma deck. You'd think we'd be doing even better than we are, but you know. Bad RNG, I suppose. Death card would be useful, but I don't know what I would death card. I guess we'll get rid of a... Look at me stone cards I have. I guess we'll make a king, because why not? More pairs. Magician, sure. Reroll less, sure. Another ice cream. So, because of what we have ahead of us, the ice cream will be better than parking lot because... Oh, why did you do this? Oh, no. The game gave me the very large blind. I can't get to 2 million points. Oh no. I mean, we're gonna need a lot to get to it. Yes, thank you, Ethan. We're gonna sell the castle because it's only worth 12 chips, and this is worth 100. And with little time, that's gonna be a huge upgrade for us. If we had been able to build up castle earlier, that would have been better. Death card, we're not doing anything with the face cards at the moment. Is there any point in skipping this? No. we're gonna discard this. That'll be useful for the future. This has still got plenty of rounds. This doesn't have that many rounds. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I watch FTL. That's exactly right. It's very tempting. At the very least, I could keep building my square Joker, which is definitely what I'm going to do. We'll go hunting for something better. I was mainly looking for a stone card. You'd think I'd draw one considering I have so many. You'd think. That did not happen. But we won. Smear's not going to help me. This will, because it'll give me an upgrade, because I got Telescope. We can keep upgrading our pairs. That's good for us. Let's use Emperor. Oh. Oh, we can copy Stuntman. Oh, we can just copy Stuntman. I think we can copy Stuntman with this. What do I get rid of for it, though? Because this is a good card. And then we can do Judgment to see what we get. Okay, so we want to keep this because we want to be able to draw multiple cards. That'll help me a lot. Ice Cream is good. And give us a fair amount of chips, more than foil. We can't get rid of these cards anyway. When I copy Stuntman, if I even can, I wonder, does it copy the minus hand size? Yeah, I could copy blue instead. Yeah. The question is, what do I get rid of? Do I get rid of reserve parking or the ice cream? Reserve parking is only worth 50 chips. Ice cream would be more even if it diminishes twice. So parking is to get rid of it because I'm only keeping it for the foil. So we'll do that. And I can copy that. I can copy that. Can I copy Stunt? I can copy Stuntman. But does that also minus my hand size by 2? So what I can do is copy this, and then after we start it, we can move that over. Because once we start the round hand size, it won't diminish. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, still copies Stuntman. It works. But yes, thank you for that clarification. We'll move that over for now. Actually, ooh, if I start the round like this, I'll draw a bunch of cards. No, not compatible. Okay, well. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I can move over Stuntman when it's time. Okay, so now we have potential. Got holographic on it. Whoop-de-doo. I forgot to use my judgment beforehand. I was too excited. But that's fine. Everything else? The multiplier doesn't help me though, even though I'm doing pairs. Okay. Yeah, draw a big hand, and then I can scoot. No, I'm sorry. So scoot this over. So now that's all copied. All of that should be correct. But I don't have a pair. Of course I don't have a pair. Can I fix this? 4 clubs. Okay. Let's go looking. I mean, I could legitimately just play 4 stone cards and probably do pretty well. screw it. Still didn't do as good as I thought it would do. With the double copying. 500 chips. Just in that alone. And one hand gave me two, well, it wasn't a pair, but okay, so if I do a pair with a stone card and say we'll do a throwaway 4, how much do I get? I'm still only getting about 280,000 roughly, 250,000. 4 of those does not make 2.4 million. It does not. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. That's the problem. Twelve of clubs is a queen of clubs, so there we go. This is like one of the best hands I could play. Oh, Lord. Well, we're going to keep upgrading our pair deck. Don't need to do anything else. Banner's not bad, but not for what I'm needing. Odd Todd's not bad, but doesn't really help me for what I need. Sure, in case I need to make a pair, I guess. This is my last shop. I mean, this is really absurd how, like, it went from 600,000 to 2.4 mil. Like, I get it, why, but, like, man, that's a hell of a jump. Okay, steel's not going to help me anyway. This is a useful card. Strength can help me, but I don't have room for it, so we'll just buy this because we can get more chip value, and then strength to make a pair. Emperor is good, but I don't have room. Can't do anything with any of these. Can't do anything with any of these. Buy money, sure. This doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. I don't know what we do. I'm guessing Stuntman is the best thing to copy. And playing a pair is the best thing, and we don't want to discard, ideally. Alright. I'll play it out, but... oh, the pain. The sheer pain. If I had any other boss besides the large, I would win. Like, for real. And I didn't get any chances to reroll the bosses. What's the next card? I can't say I have, and welcome you're on. Two of spades is the next. That's not going to help me at all. What is it? Oh! Okay, so hold on. So for context, what's happening here is it's right here. If you play on the Switch 2 docked and then undock it whilst highlighting over a joker, it bugs out and makes it gigantic. I don't need audio. That's kind of wild. It almost is like a VR setup with it because it's so big and like out of place. Huh. That is interesting. That is highly interesting. What a funny little bug. And why docking and undocking does that is okay. Well, boys and girls, this is all she wrote. I got to a mill. I did get to a mill. We might as well do some other discards just to look. Yeah, okay. I got to a mill, but not 2.4. I got to 1.2. Damn. It's a good run, though. It's a good run. Good go at trying to beat Plasma at gold. We had 2 runs today that went pretty far, but both of them died really late, actually, in the run, which was kind of surprising. Typically, my runs die either really early or mid, not late. But, there you have it. Sadly, that's going to do it for today, because I'm off to go fix an AC. Woohoo! And I'm super excited about that. And tomorrow, we're going to have some RimWorld and some Chaos, and stream for a lot longer, which is going to be great. And I cannot wait. Thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. You're on tail end, but thank you for sharing. Good vibes to all. Much lurker love. But most of all, if you want to be the master of Plasma,